Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I'm setting up my camera. Hold on, give me a second. This looks lopsided because it is. There we go. Hey y'all. I don't Good morning, good evening, and or good afternoon. It's your girl Kesi, and welcome back to my channel. I am doing this intro now because I have no idea what this video is going to be about specifically, but I know it's going to be about nursing stuff. I'm probably going to be answering some questions, updating you guys on what's going on. I haven't decided what the title is going to be, but it's just going to be nursing related because I haven't talked about nursing anything in a while, and I'm going to set up my stool and take some notes real quick, and I'll be back to give y'all what y'all want. Hey everybody, my name is Kesi. If you've never been here, welcome back to everybody who's been here before. It is time to update you guys on nursing because that's the reason a majority of you guys are here, either for Locs or either nursing videos. And I've been catering to my Loc people. I love y'all, but you know, the OGs out here came here for nursing, so I gotta update them real quick. Just a little quick, just a real quick, you feel me? So if you're new here, you can go watch some of my old videos if you want, but I'm about to do a quick recap. I'm about to do a quick recap. I'm about to do a quick recap on my 2.5 years of nursing school and where I am now and what I am looking forward to. So from the beginning, I started being consistent with YouTube about 2 years ago when I got into nursing school, and that was cool. And I was like, hey, I want to be that person online, that advocate for student nurses, future nurses, and that big sister online people can go to and, you know, get the information before they either step in there or if they need some help, or everything that I go through, somebody eventually is going to go through it, and I just wanted to share online and be that person, advocate for you online, so you wouldn't feel alone whenever you go through things and you couldn't do certain things or whatever. So that was my original reason of starting my YouTube channel and doing nursing videos. So as far as my nursing experience, first semester went really well. I passed fundamentals. I loved health assessment. It was great. I don't remember the other classes I took. Therapeutic communication. What else did we take first semester? It wasn't hard at all. Just know first semester wasn't hard. Had the basics down pat, got A's, got a couple of B's, and I was fine. You know, passed clinical, it was great. Second semester was a rough semester because I had pediatrics, maternal, pharmacology, as well as transcultural communication, and did we have health and finance that semester? Some health and finance, you know, discussion board type class. I had all those classes together, and it was the roughest semester ever of my life in nursing school. This was also the semester where I failed a class and had to drop a class. So if you want to watch that video, there, you can click right there, but stay here for a second. You can click on there later. But that was the semester where I had to drop a class because I was just like not doing good in maternal. And then I got to the end of the semester and I failed my pediatric class by 6 points. It wasn't even a full 0.06 points. I can't remember the exact points, but I got a D, and you need a C at least to pass on to the next semester or next, you know, to pass a class in nursing school at my school. You need a 77 or above. I had a 76.4 or 76.6, one of those. I spent that summer practicing NCLEX style questions. I got a Saunders NCLEX book, and I started studying and getting a new study habit or whatever. And so in that fall, I had to repeat second semester, which sucked. The people I originally started with were in third semester, and I had to repeat second semester. It is what it is. Because I only had 2 classes to take, which was maternal and pediatrics, I had, you know, 2 classes that semester. So I had to pick up a class to be able to stay full-time, which is what I did. And so I picked up a class called, what was the name of that class? Prep for Testing. And so it was basically a class set up so you can prepare for your testing. And it was a really good class. It was taught by the guy who teaches like the communication classes and also the transcultural classes or whatever. It was taught by him, but being in a class of like 6, I feel like it was like 9 of us in that one class, and being able to focus on questions every week and be able to ask questions and, you know, figure out how to dissect an NCLEX style question was really, really helpful for me. And so I passed maternal and pediatrics with flying colors, you feel me? Like, your girl did that. I was so proud of myself. And then I got to 3rd semester, which is when I was back on track with a class. I wasn't just taking classes by myself to catch up. So we were taking 3rd semester, which was this past spring. We took med-surg, mental health. I can't even think of the other small classes we took, but the main 2 classes were med-surg and mental health. First part of med-surg, because we take our second part in 4th semester. So those classes went well. I kind of slacked off at the end and almost failed mental health, which was my favorite class, but I decided the last test I wasn't gonna study because I was just over it. Like, I was so over school. Y'all, I don't suggest you do this, but this is what I did. I was so freaking over school that I was just like, y'all, I'm just gonna wing it. I was texting people like, y'all, I'm so fed up with this school. Like, I just needed a break. I was having like, not a mental breakdown, but just like one of those overwhelming times of the year when you're a senior, you know you should have been graduating this semester, and like all those thoughts was going through my head, and I'm just like, I give up. Like, I just don't feel like studying, y'all. I passed mental health, which was my favorite class. I was doing so much better in mental health than med-surg, but because I didn't study my last test, and like I didn't do poorly my 3rd test, but I didn't do as well as I did my first 2 tests. And so like I just did not study my 4th test, and y'all, by the grace of God, it was God, by the grace of God, that I passed by 1 freaking point. 1 freaking point. And that wasn't even because, it wasn't even like maternal or P's. Those were actual hard classes for me last spring. This spring, these classes were doable. I could have got A's, but no, Kesi wanted to slack off at the end and, you know, get a C. But besides the story, I passed 3rd semester, and I have 1 more summer before real life starts, which is the summer before 4th semester. Now I got so much energy, can you tell? I think it's when I feel like I look really cute. That's when you know, the energy comes out, and it's like, girl, flaunt that. Stretch your stuff, girl. Let me calm down. Okay. I'm gonna look up my schedule for y'all because y'all wanna know. 4th semester is going to consist of unstable health problems, community and population health. I'm gonna really love that. Leadership and management. I'm gonna love that. Y'all, I'm all for leadership and community stuff. So like, oh, I think I'm gonna get straight A's this semester. I'm already calling it. Prep for professional exams. Okay, so I'm in another prep for testing class. That's really cool. But it's a professional exams instead of like testing for classes. Clinical reasoning, of course. That's it. And then I'm in a remediation course because I didn't pass my Kesi. But yeah, those are the classes that I'm taking this semester, and I'm also gonna get another class so I can get like a elective, which is whatever. Since I've been in nursing school 2 years, this is the summer where I need to, you know, get background check and CPR. Every year you need to get a drug test. Every year you need to get a physical. Every year you need to get a TB skin test and just update everything that you haven't done, you know. So those are the things I'm gonna be doing this summer. I guess in a couple of weeks I can start preparing and, you know, just going to get this stuff done before August, because they told us they weren't going to be taking anything from us after August 1st. So maybe I should start that now, huh? So update on things that I want to do as far as after school, after I graduate. I made a video a while back about joining the Navy. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to go to the Navy ever. But I am going to say now that immediately after college, I've decided that I'm not going to do Navy immediately after college. I have this urge inside of me to do military nursing eventually, but I'm going to work a little bit on the floor somewhere. I'm not sure what specialty I want to go into, but I know I want to go somewhere where I can get floor work, med-surg maybe, you know, mental health. I'm not sure. I want to work on the floor for 2 years. It's a lot of things that you have to have at least 1 or 2 years working in the clinical setting to be able to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work 2 years somewhere in a clinical setting. Hopefully I've been applying for like post-grad or new grad positions. I applied for one in St. Louis, so I may be relocating back to St. Louis. I'm looking for ones in North Carolina, but I'm not sure if I want to move back to North Carolina yet. Of course, I'm looking for some here in Mississippi. I'm looking for some mostly where my family is, because I'm sure my family don't mind me staying with them a couple of months until I get on my feet, and then I can get my own apartment or whatever. So that's like the initial plan after college. I'm going to be doing that. Hopefully a new grad residency, because I feel like I will learn more and be more comfortable, you know, transitioning under a learning environment rather than just being thrown into the, you know, the fire. What else? This week and last week I've been doing a lot of research, and I talked to one of my best friend's sister, and she's a nurse, and she was telling me that don't waste my time doing like BSN and MSN to, you know, doctorate if I want to do it. She said go straight from BSN DNP, which is doctorate in nursing or whatever. And I looked into that, and it's programs everywhere, online programs everywhere where I can do that, and I'm thinking about making that happen. Okay, as a nurse, I want to have more of a voice within the clinical setting, as far as like, if these nurses aren't doing their job, we're gonna have to have these kind of training sessions to make sure they know this is how we're supposed to be doing it, this is how you're supposed to answer this, or, you know, respond to this. I wanna be that in control. I don't want to just be another nurse on the floor, you know. I don't care about recognition, but I care about caring for people, and I care about people getting, you know, the care that they deserve, the care that they pay for. Healthcare is way too expensive for us to have like these lagging nurses out here not, you know, answering the call bell and not coming until 10 minutes later, and now I don't need you because my daughter over here who woke up out of her sleep has to do it. You know, like stuff like that. Like, at least send somebody. Like, there's no teamwork on the floor. It's like, this is what I'm seeing in clinical, and I want to change all of this. I'm not sure yet where specialty I want to go into. Family, you know, I don't know. Community, I have no idea. But this is where my brain and my heart is at, and I know God's gonna lead me in the right path, so I'm not even worried about that. So this summer, I'm not working in the hospital. I'm doing church work and doing, you know, small jobs like that, social media work. And what I'm doing for myself is not catching up, but refreshing my mind on my pharmacology, because pharmacology has always been a hard thing for me. Like, when I get in the hospital, I'm like, dang, I don't know what that's for, because literally my pharmacology class was hybrid, so some of it was online, some of it was in class, and it just didn't work for me. What else I'm doing? My mother actually got me UWorld, so I can go ahead and start doing practice questions and doing things like that, because I don't want to wait until, you know, the last 30 days until I take my NCLEX, and then I have to worry about where this money is gonna come from. No, I just went on and got the 360-day subscription, so I can just go ahead and start doing these questions, and, you know, getting used to it. What else? I found a mentor. She's actually from Chicago. I met a lady a couple of weeks ago while I was at work who was talking about one of her close friends who's just doing a lot of things in Chicago. She has like her own practice, as well as she has like things that she do in the hospital. And so I was like, get me in contact with her, because that's kind of stuff, like community type things, those are the kind of things I want to do. So I've been emailing her back and forth, talking about jobs and what I need to do as far as resume, just giving me a lot of information, and I'm looking forward to the things that I'm going to learn from her. Y'all, overall, I'm just really excited that this is my last semester of nursing school, and it's almost over, because I've been through so much, and I'm so excited. I have a surprise for y'all for my graduation. I have a surprise for y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is yet, but I have a surprise for y'all, because it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. The week of December 14th through the end of December, just be looking out for a very, very, very special something. I'm so excited. Well, you know, my degree, but there's something else I'm wanting y'all to look forward to. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching and coming back and subscribing. I'm seeing my subscriber count go up, you guys. I'm watching you guys. I appreciate you being here. Really appreciate all the encouraging words and positive comments that I get daily. I do not see anything negative in my comments, and I really appreciate that, because if you know me, or if you know me enough from what you've learned from YouTube, you know I'm a very positive person, and I'm all for spreading positivity. I'm pretty easygoing. I'm pretty like all for no drama. I don't like drama. So I appreciate y'all with y'all positive comments and encouraging comments and encouraging each other and talking to each other, sharing your pages. Like, if you have a YouTube channel, please share them below. I want to get to know you guys personally. If you have channels, whatever you guys do, if you make nursing videos, hair videos, you know, makeup videos, I want to know you guys as well. So let me know down in the comments if you have YouTube, if you have any more questions for me, if you have video ideas for me as far as nursing, as far as studying habits, if you have any videos about my hair, you know, just let me know. I get full off of your feedback. You get that feed, and I really appreciate you guys. So yeah, please be sure to talk to me in the comments and follow all my social media below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye. I don't